Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading. I hope you're doing well. Today we are looking at a specific situation in your life. You'll know best what resonates, but we're going to be looking at how the other person in this situation is feeling, why they're feeling that way, what action they're likely to take towards you based on these feelings, and what they hope to accomplish by this action. Then we're going to take a look at how you're feeling about everything and what action you're likely to take, as well as the future of this. And the goal here is to try and get you a little bit of clarity, maybe a different perspective, understand the other person's motivations a little bit better, and ultimately help you get out of this situation in a way that is in your highest good. Okay? So, just a little more they're telling me. Like, the energy in this is a little interesting, I have to admit. What I'm feeling right now, it's just kind of like a little stuck and a little frustrated, wanting to move forward but not quite sure how to. This is what I'm feeling, but like I said, we will take a better look at all of this as soon as I cut your deck. Right about there. Interesting. Okay. Get your cards and then dive right in. Yeah. Okay. I understand this a lot better now. Middle card here was the High Priestess. All right. So it's like something is nagging at your intuition, I'm feeling, but you don't quite know exactly what it is. There's still some element of mystery here involved. But you know a change is coming with the Wheel. This is the card at the bottom of the deck. You know something is coming. You know it. I'm hearing like there's a shift in the wind, and you can kind of feel it, right? But again, you're not quite sure exactly what's involved here. I did not prepare myself very well, apparently. Everything's just a little bit too close together. But yeah, so far I like the energy here. I understand where that frustrated feeling was coming from, especially if, like I said, you can kind of feel there's a shift coming, but again, you don't know when, you don't know where, you don't know how, but you can feel it, and it's I think it's the anticipation that I'm feeling. Just that I want it to be over. I want it to happen. I just want to get it over with, you know? So let's see how your person is feeling about the situation. They're feeling King of Pentacles. I feel like they are feeling really solid, really secure. Probably really supportive too. This kind of feels like someone who has your back and has probably had your back for a little while, I would say. Months, if not years, for sure. And why they're feeling this way is justice. I think you've always been there for them as well. This is definitely something that feels like it has an equal give and take. You guys are pretty fair to each other. You're pretty honest with each other. And that's really nice, you know? It's really awesome to have that kind of relationship where you know that someone else is reliable and you don't always have to carry everything on your own back, you know? So I don't know if this is like a friend or a family member. Again, it'll resonate differently for everyone, but this person feels solid. For some of you with this King of Pentacles, it could honestly be a parent. It could even be a father figure. Not gonna lie, I am recording this a little early. I'm actually recording this on Father's Day. Because I need a backlog of videos while I'm on holidays. I want you guys to still have something to watch. So I'm going to see my dad, actually. So, yeah, I don't know if it's just because it's Father's Day that I'm recording this, but it's giving me, like, dad energy, you know, like, paternal, there for you, got your back, like, good dude, I guess is what I'm feeling. So this is the action that they'll take towards you based on these feelings, and yeah, again, supportive, empathetic, most likely um, just being a shoulder to cry on even. So, I mean, again, if this isn't resonating as a father figure, it does not have to be that. I mean, it could be a mom. There is no gender attached to these cards. It's all energy. Okay, so if you have someone in mind who is solid, level-headed, logical, empathetic, compassionate, there when you need them, materially and emotionally, I mean, that's probably your person, you know, that's probably this. So again, take it as it resonates. But what they hope to accomplish by this is Knight of Wands. And I think um, basically what they're trying to do is ease your burden a little bit. Knight of Wands is a card of a lot of passionate energy, fun-loving energy, you know. It's someone who isn't opposed to letting loose every now and then. Can sometimes be a flaky energy, can also sometimes be a little hot-headed. So I get the feeling that if they recognize that whatever you're dealing with right now, whatever you're going through, is something that's leaving you frustrated, like I said, leaving you with excess energy, kind of like setting off your fuse, you know what I mean? This person's goal is to make that easier for you, okay? I'm I'm getting like strong Libra vibes, strong Earth energy vibes, for sure. I mean, obviously all the elements are here, but that's what I'm feeling, especially with the energy coming through someone who just wants to help, wants to stay there for you, wants to keep you a little bit grounded, but also allow you to let loose a little bit. So I don't know, again, if this is a parent figure, I can understand that. I don't know if you've recently graduated, right? And they just kind of want you to have a little bit of freedom. They want to help give you a little bit of a head start. I'm not really sure. But there's something going on here, and there's someone who cares very much about you, and they want to let you know that they're there for you, right? They're here to support you. They're here to help you get through this cycle, whatever it is, and move into the next one and be in a place of success. Okay? So how you're feeling right now is Three of Wands. Again, that energy of I can't wait. There's anticipation here for sure. Again, a little bit of that wand energy, that frustration, that let's just get it over with energy, right? You are anxiously waiting for this next step. I think there's been a lot of planning that's gone into things, but again, you're still kind of stuck waiting for the tide to come in. You know, you're stuck waiting until you can actually move forward in life, is what I'm feeling. It doesn't even feel like something superficial, you know. It feels like something like a major life change is what I'm feeling. Like a next step, something that kind of has a feeling of starting a little fresh, you know, what have you. So whatever your situation is, I think you're ready. You're ready to close this out and move on. What action you'll take is, I think you're going to tend to the things that you need to tend to. I think you're going to attempt to be patient. I don't know how successful you're going to be, because again, this is going to resonate a little bit differently, and I do feel that nervous, anticipatory energy, right? But I think you are really considering the moves that you're making now and how they're going to affect your life in the future. You know, I think you are trying to plan, you are trying to think a little long term. So you're planting those seeds now. Again, you understand it's going to take some time. I don't think you're necessarily happy about being patient. I know most people aren't. Patience is one of those dirty words in tarot, you know, like, oh God, why? why must I wait? But I mean, it's just the way life is, and that's just the way that things are going to manifest for you, and that it's just the way the wheel goes, you know? Like, again, you are aware of this with that High Priestess card. You are aware and you are excited. I feel the excitement. I'm almost like bouncing in my seat here because it's coming through and I feel it. So you're putting your energy, I think, for some of you, into a lot of things, but you're also starting to evaluate which one of these things is going to have the most impact, which one of these things is going to be most worth your time, right? So you're really considering your options, but you are acting on them as well. You are putting energy into the things you know that need energy. Overall, this is really good. I like this. I don't often get readings where it's just like, yes, let's go, but you also have someone in your corner backing you up. You know, sometimes it's more like, okay, well, you're really sabotaging yourself, or okay, someone else might be coming to sabotage you, but no, like, there is someone around you, right? Someone really level-headed and mature who is wanting to help guide you into this next stage of your life. And they're in your corner. They're rooting for you. They absolutely are. So the future of everything here is the Five of Cups. I think it's just mostly saying that, again, that anxiousness is coming through. I think it feels also a little bit of, Five of Cups can sometimes be a card of regret, in that, oh man, there's so many things I should have done. Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I prepare for this? But I feel like in this case, this is kind of a reminder of saying, oftentimes the best laid plans don't actually work out, because again, the universe works in mysterious ways. That's not saying you're going to fail in whatever this is. It's just saying that you're probably going to feel like, oh my God, why didn't I think this through? Why didn't I do this better? You know what I mean? But it also feels like a little bit of sadness for closing things out, you know? We have the Ten of Cups here, which is, I mean, tens are closure, right? Tens are the cycle coming to fruition, you know? But you also have the Hanged Muse, so it's just a little bit of wallowing in that energy of, I want this and I want this now, but then kind of when you get it and it starts to manifest and things start changing, and they might move quickly because there are wands in here. This is wand energy, where it's just a little bit of that sadness of missing your comfort zone almost, you know? Those of you watching who have gone through big life changes and milestones, like graduating high school, moving away, graduating college, you know, finding jobs, stuff like that, you realize, like, man, life was a little bit easier back then when there wasn't so many responsibilities, and it feels a little bit more like that. I want a little bit more on that Five of Cups, though. And I would say, like, the Five of Cups is more of, like, an immediate future, not, like, long term. You have to deal with this sad energy. It's more like maybe a month as you start to adjust to things, you know? It's just being able to confront emotions, right, with this Page of Cups. Being able to be open about them, let them out, express them, you know? I'm looking at the bottom of the deck. We have 10 of Voices here as well. It's mostly, I think, going to be your thoughts and the way you view things. So it could be anxiety, a little bit of depression, and again, just like overall sadness kind of in your head, because again, it's a 10. Things are ending, life is changing. But underneath that is the Sun, 8 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Again, that 3 of Wands, you're finally able to make that next step. It's coming. Happiness and clarity is right there, and then you've got that Ace of Wands underneath it. Okay, so it feels more like a moment in the grand scheme of things, you know, a moment of sadness, realizing what's changing, what's happening. But again, you still have someone in your corner here backing you up, wanting to make sure that you're successful, willing to listen to you, right? There's absolutely someone here. So So overall, I really like this. It just feels like a natural stage of life. Um, and I can say that having gone through some myself, understanding that it, in the grand scheme of life, it is one of the big memories, but there is so much more that comes after. So right now, even though it's a big, big thing, when you look on it, you kind of realize that it's just a moment. You know, it's just a moment. Oracle cards here, we have Moonology. At the bottom of the deck, you have the end of a tough cycle approaches. Like, that's what I'm feeling. It's, yeah. And I like this too. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. And you also have your nothing is yet set in stone. I think that's really important to remember. If there is something that's coming through here that maybe isn't working out, maybe that's where this disappointment and this regret is coming through. I mean, it's not set in stone, right? You still have a chance to change things because we all have free will, right? We all have the ability to really change whatever it is we want. Like, if you don't like this Five of Cups, there are different things you can do. And again, it's going to be different for everyone. But I went to get you a spirit animal oracle, and it came out as soon as I tapped on the deck to clear the energy. Badger spirit, be fearless and bold. Whatever this is that you're going through, whatever you're looking forward to ending, just step forward, put your best foot forward, square your shoulders, walk with confidence. You know, you've got this. Whatever this is, you have someone in your corner who wants you to succeed. And again, you know the cycle is coming to a close. I know the cycle is coming to a close. I can feel it. There is a little bit of patience here, but with the wand energy, I want to say it is coming a little bit quicker. Again, this one, the energy is gaining momentum. If it's feeling like it has been slow, I think it's going to pick up. Okay. But ultimately, that's what I have for you, Aries. That's your reading, and I really do like it. I like that you have someone supporting you. I like that there's someone around you. I like that you're on the precipice of a new cycle. I really like that for you. So I want you to take care of yourself. I wish you the best of luck, okay? And if this energy resonated, please drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, whatever lets me know as a tarot reader I've tapped into your energies, which is super important because I do strive to give the most accurate message that I possibly can. Best of luck, and I will see you in the next one.